The Commercial Investment Hub is an innovation framework developed within the Clean Futures program. It's designed to accelerate the commercialization of rail and transport innovations via a three-way partnership model that unites three stakeholder groups: industry, innovators, and investors. By bringing these three critical players together, the hub doesn't just speed up individual innovation cycles, it synchronizes them, ensuring that solutions are developed, funded, and adopted in parallel. This approach eliminates traditional barriers, shortens time to market, and maximizes success rates for transformative projects. The hub model is being researched as part of Clean Futures, and findings from the research will be used to refine the model for its broader and longer-term use, in addition to informing further research. More on the focus of this in a moment. But firstly, how does the hub work? Industry identifies real-world challenges and serves as the route to market, committing to adopt and integrate successful innovations. Innovators create targeted solutions, refining their products with industry guidance to ensure they meet market needs. Investors provide the capital needed to scale these solutions, reducing risk by backing projects that already have industry validation and demand. As the hub model develops over the course of the Clean Futures program, we'll be undertaking research within two phases. Phase 1 will focus on the stakeholders currently engaged in the program, with Phase 2 considering options to scale up the hub, based on recommendations from Phase 1. The current research will focus on answering a specific question. What are the key commercial, technical and financial barriers to advancing innovative solutions at TRL 7 to 8, and how can a collaborative partnership model effectively overcome these barriers to expedite market entry? In the first part of this, we'll look at each of the barriers for each group of stakeholders: innovators, industry, and investors, and how these can impact on the ability of innovative solutions to reach the marketplace. We'll consider the commercial barriers each may face, the technical and the financial, including how these may be linked. For this research, we'll focus predominantly on TRL 7, the point at which an innovation or prototype is demonstrated in an operational environment, and TRL 8, at which point it's been completed and qualified through test and demonstration. There will also be reference to TRL 6 and 9, as these will naturally relate to 7 and 8. Within the second part, we'll look at the model itself, initially at the meetings we hold in which the industry and investor boards come together to consider innovations developed through the program, and how this process can overcome those barriers, to not only ensure that solutions reach the marketplace, but do so more quickly. We'll be conducting the research within brief individual meetings with members of each of our stakeholder groups. These will be online and will simply be a conversation based around a number of relatively open questions. The meetings will ideally be recorded to capture your responses in full, but as the research is anonymous and confidential, the recordings will be stored securely and deleted afterwards. If you prefer not to be recorded, we can take written notes. Before your meeting, you may wish to think about the questions we'll ask. You may also need to ask others for information or access information, for example from emails or documents. As such, we'll outline the questions here, so you have plenty of time to do this beforehand. As a member of the industry or investor board, we would firstly like to know about your experience of encountering commercial, technical and/or financial barriers when trying to bring innovative solutions to the marketplace. This could be in your current role and organization, or in a former role. We'd also welcome insight from working in or with other sectors. Again, from your broader experience, have you come across strategies implemented to overcome these barriers, and/or do you have suggestions as to how they could be overcome? For the second part, considering how the hub model can overcome these barriers, we'll ask about your experience of the boards within the Clean Futures program. This can include outcomes achieved, through from initial meetings with innovators to solutions procured or investments made. But the key question will be your view on whether the boards, and so the hub model, overcomes or has the potential to overcome commercial, technical and financial barriers. We'll also welcome thoughts on the format and process of the boards from your experience, or your understanding of the process if you're new to Clean Futures. Finally, we'd appreciate insight from your experiences of anything you've been involved in recently or historically that is similar to the hub model. For now, this is the scope of the research we're undertaking within Phase 1, so we look forward to meeting with you soon to discuss your experiences and thoughts. To book a meeting, or if you have any further questions beforehand, please contact me by reply email, or email me directly at helen.wolf@bcimo.co.uk.